So, some things just aren't okay. Some things just aren't okay. And for those of you that have been to this channel, on occasion, we do little camera reviews, and we do Canon rumors especially, but we get into all the other ones too. We've done some rumor stuff on Apple products and stuff on Sony cameras, etc., because hey, we like technology. We like equipment and gear. We think it's all really cool. But just like a lot of channels and a lot of websites and that out there are so many people out on internet land that feel that they can just harass people and that they can just make comments and bother people and do whatever. And I always think it's because of that keyboard anonymity, right? You can hide behind the fact that you're anonymous on the internet. Nobody needs to know who you are, so you can just be like, I'm going to be a complete and utter dick today. Yeah, and I don't care what happens to the person that I'm doing this to, because you know what? It makes me feel all big and tough. For those of you that feel that you can do this to people, companies, whoever, because you have a difference in opinion, it's not okay. It's not cool. And I have zero respect for people like that. And you may be wondering, why are you talking about this today, Greg? Well, again, for those of you that have been on our channel before, you will have seen again that we like to use certain sites and get information to bring it to you guys, because you may just not have the time. Sometimes I miss stuff and I see articles and little rumor mills and information come up online on YouTube that I miss. So we use, of course, or have used Canon Rumors a lot, because I shoot primarily with Canon cameras, but I have Canon cameras up here. This is a Sony camera. My vlogging camera that I use primarily is a Sony camera. So I use everything. But Canon Rumors had this article that came out yesterday. That's all, folks, for me anyways. Canon Rumors will live on. But, and it's not the fact that, Canon Rumors probably isn't going anywhere. I don't know. But the person that ran Canon Rumors is. And at first I was like, oh, he's just retiring. He's going to sell it off. Okay, that's cool. But I'll put links to this because you'll go read the article. Basically, I knew I'd be making this post one day, and I figured it would make me sad. I was wrong about the latter. So, like a lot of us that are content creators, I do content, of course, video-wise. This person here who, and I don't know who has ran Canon Rumors, but, like a lot of us, our hope is that 15, 20 years down the road, if we decide to give this up, it's going to be because we've moved on to bigger and better things, or we've just retired, right? The last 24 hours have been some of the most horrible hours of my life. Yeah. I haven't had much fun with this site over the last 2 to 3 years. A new demographic of people have exhausted me. I think a lot of this change started with the proliferation of YouTube personalities over the last 5 years. Now, I don't consider myself necessarily a YouTube personality, but I get what they're saying, and I get and I get where people have this very opinionated state of mind. Where for one, you feel that you have the right to be able to blast somebody for not agreeing with you. Two is that we see this all the time, and I get asked what camera I like to use, and I tell them, well, whichever one does the best job. I use a Canon, this camera, but would I use a Sony on here? Sure. Would I use a Nikon? Yeah. The reason I stuck with Canon, honestly, is that I've been with Canon forever, and all my lenses fit, and I know the system, and it works really well for me. But this year was also a year that I started adding some Sony cameras. Why? Because they fit my need for my budget versus a whole bunch of factors. But we see so many people getting into these huge little argumentative states. We see people being like, I'm a Sony user and you're blah, blah, blah because you shoot a different brand. Or I'm a Canon user and I hate you because you use this brand. And this is everywhere. Xbox versus PlayStation. I now have both. Which one's better? They both are great. They're both great systems. I bought a PlayStation because there were some games on it that I couldn't get on Xbox. And there's games on Xbox that I can't get on PlayStation. Does it make one better than the other? No. Do I care which one I have or which one you use? No. Nor should you. I ride a Kawasaki motorcycle. My wife rides a Suzuki. I've had all kinds of brands of motorcycles. Do I care what you ride? No. Nor do I care what you drive, what kind of clothes you wear, any of that. I don't care. If it makes you happy, if it fits your budget, cool. For those that feel that they have the need to call you anything, put you down because you're different than them, or you don't agree with them, or they don't agree with you primarily, I think is complete. I don't want to get this bleeped out, but complete garbage. And I feel for those people because you have a very sad existence, very sad existence. I think hiding behind your keyboard like that is one of the biggest forms of cowardice out there, completely. Because you say stuff that you would never say to them face to face because you feel like you can. And when you cause someone this level of probably anxiety that makes them want to get rid of something that they've held dear for, I think they said it was 14, 15 years. Not cool. So not cool. Little fanboys of certain YouTubers that have obviously been raised horribly. What was in my inbox, I won't even show my wife. I'm tearing up writing this with absolute disgust for how horrible people are becoming. And you know what? I don't want to say that's the majority because it's not. It's not. We get here comments, and we have a lot of videos, right? A lot of videos out there. Some videos we've been fortunate enough that have hit over 1 million views. Some have hit hundreds of thousands. Some are 10,000. Some videos are 100. Whatever. But we have probably every day when I wake up in the morning a list of comments. Do I get to all of them? No. But I guarantee you there is a percentage of them from certain viewers that you're just like, who raised you? What kind of person thinks that they have the right to do this? It is absolutely disgusting. And I feel for the current / previous owner here of Canon Rumors. I do. I feel for you, and my heart goes out to you, because those of us that do like to give this information, and we are trying to not be for or against or anything. We're just the messenger for a lot of it. There's just no need. There's just no need for someone to talk that way and speak that way to any other person. It doesn't matter if it's face to face or on the internet. It's just not right. Usually when I get comments like that, which happens, you guys don't probably see them when you see comments, because I either block them or report them to YouTube as bullying, because I hope YouTube blocks or bans or gets rid of them as a user. If they're not, they should be. I wish there was a way that we could check that. But I try to make sure that those comments don't stay anywhere for any length of time. It doesn't matter if it's against me or if it's against one of the other comments. I definitely try to get rid of them as fast as I can, because not cool. Kind of a rant video. Maybe I apologize a little bit about it, but I just think it is one of the lowest forms of cowardice that we are seeing from people, and I don't even think it's partially generational, I think, but you see it from people that you would never think you'd see it from. So it's not necessarily this generation or this culture or this whatever, or they're from this area. No, it's from everywhere, and I don't know how you get it to stop, but it's not good. And again, I'm sad for Canon Rumors. I hope whoever takes it over has a better experience, and I'll probably get some comments down below that I don't appreciate, possibly. But my channel, my rules. That's right. That's it. I'm gonna leave you there. Little second video for you guys, because I read this last night and I was just like, it makes me sad. It does. It makes me sad.